Alright then, tally-o there chaps, and welcome to the show. Now, for as long as I can remember, WD have been trusted with your data for a very long time. Pretty much everyone would have had a WD hard drive at some point in their life, and they're one of the most trusted, recognised brands when it comes to storage. Now, primarily for mechanical hard drives. They have NASs and external hard drives, etc. too, but mainly just for internal mechanical hard drives for your laptop or your desktop. Now, this is a first for WD, and now they have actually released SSDs, which is great news because we all trust WD with our data, at least I do, and it's great to see that they're starting to make SSDs now. Now, this is the WD Blue, and this is the 1 terabyte model, and this is a 2.5-inch SATA drive. You can also get an M.2 WD Blue SSD as well, and this WD Blue comes with capacities of 250, 500 and 1 terabyte drives. Now, there is a WD Green SSD as well. I think they only have 128 and 256 gigabyte versions of those, and they're more just your consumer drives, your entry-level consumer drives. But this one here is, yes, it's a consumer drive as well, but it's also their higher end, more performance orientated SSD. So it's great for a consumer or someone that needs demanding performance from their SSD. Now, this WD Blue here saturates the SATA bus. So WD are claiming 545 megabytes per second read and 525 megabytes per second write. So that's as fast as you're going to get on a SATA SSD. So straight away, you're not getting any compromises in speed there. Also, as you would expect, this is a WD product, so it's something you can trust in terms of reliability and keeping your data safe, because this one here has an endurance rating of 400 TBW. So basically you can write 80 gigabytes per day to this disk for 3 years and still you wouldn't have worn out its flash memory. So very high grade component, flash chips in there. That is a very high endurance rating there. And also its mean time between failure is 1.75 million hours. Now that's phenomenal. That is actually RAID Enterprise kind of hours there. I think the WD RE drive is around the same. So only the WD Gold hard drive, which I have reviewed, that's something special. You wouldn't have seen a review of a WD Gold hard drive. Make sure you check out that's something special. You wouldn't have seen that anywhere else. It's the best hard drive on the planet. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll leave a card up here so you can see that. But basically that's the only hard drive that beats this in mean time between failure. So I think that's around, it's somewhere around 200 years or something. So more than your lifetime this is rated to last in between failures. That's the average. Now obviously it depends on how much you read and write, but this has a 3-year warranty, so that's peace of mind there. So I'll open it up and we'll have a look. Of course, I'm actually going to put it to the test there and see if it actually does match those claimed speeds, but I have no reason not to believe that. So this is the box it comes in. As I said, the 1 terabyte model here. And obviously SSDs and hard drives aren't that much to look at, but that's what it looks like. So I'm going to cut to the studio and we'll test this and see how it goes. So let's have a look at the speeds of the SSD, and as advertised by WD, pretty much within the margin of error there, it performs exactly how they advertise. So you're looking at 557 megabytes per second read and 512, or let's just say 513 megabytes per second write. And here I have a 14 gigabyte file, and 14 gigabytes works out to be the perfect size where when you transfer it to your SSD or hard drive, it'll take your system and hard drive cache out of the equation. So what will happen initially, it'll be super fast, like gigabytes per second write, and then it will slow down to the sustained speed of what the hard drive or SSD can do. So let's transfer it. Okay, so we're in the gigabytes per second there. And you'll see it should start slowing down. Yep, slowing down to the normal sustained speed of the SSD. So you're looking at 460 there. 460 megabytes per second. So what that means is it will sustain around 460 megabytes per second write. So this definitely performs like every other top tier SATA based SSD. So there you have it, WD's first SSDs. Definitely worth checking out there. I'm going to put these in the system and see how they go. And they're pretty much priced competitively. They're pretty much around the same as most other SSD brands. So definitely be on the lookout for these. I'd really like to thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up there. Let me know in the comments there what you think of these SSDs. Would you buy one? I definitely would. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. Again there guys, have a great day and I'll catch you next time. And as always, tally ho.